Bachelor Juliana gives shocking perspective on Rose and Carolina drama. Bachelor contestant Juliana Pasquarosa continues to be a fan favorite as Grant Ellis heads to hometowns. There are 4 women remaining, and each will take Grant to meet their family. Ahead of hometown week, Juliana is talking more about 2 conversations she had with 2 particular women this season. She shared her shocking perspective on what happened with Rose Sonk and Carolina Quixano. What did she have to say? Keep reading to get the scoop. Juliana Pasquarosa reveals her thoughts on Rose Sonk. Bachelor fan favorite and frontrunner Juliana Pasquarosa appeared on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, where she opened up about the drama that took place during Grant's season. Part of the drama occurred when Rose Sonk told Carolina Quixano that Grant Ellis was thinking of her while dancing with Carolina. This did not sit well with Carolina, who ran and told Grant. The rest of the ladies talked about it and were trying to piece together what happened. During the podcast, Juliana said, Juliana went on to share that once she got to know Rose better, she knew that her saying what she did to Carolina was not malicious. She thought she was in a safe space and just shared what she thought she heard him say. In fact, she went so far as to say that she really got burned and probably trusted the wrong person. She says there is more to the story with Carolina. Juliana Pasquarosa also spoke on the confrontation she had with Carolina Quixano. Juliana confronted Carolina after hearing her continually question who Grant Ellis was. Many felt she was being ungrateful for the time she had with Grant. Carolina said even after their one-on-one date that she felt like she didn't really know him. Juliana pulled her aside and asked her why she was even there if she has so many doubts. Now, during her podcast interview, Juliana shared that she went into the conversation just wanting to let her know that her words were having a negative impact on the other women. She went on to say it was how Carolina responded that made it look more like a confrontation. Juliana also revealed that there was more to the story and more conversations that had happened. As for her conversation with Grant, she said, she continued to say that she was true to who she was, and that she would always tell the truth and stand on her own business. If Grant didn't like what she had to say, then she felt like he should send her home. Juliana also expressed that she would never paint someone in a negative light intentionally. She said, obviously things are cut and clipped as to the story that needs to be told, and that's fine, and what was shown did come out of my mouth. I think that there's a lot more to the story, but I was able to provide him some clarity in that. This past Monday night, Carolina was sent home and fans were happy about it. This coming Monday, Grant will visit the hometowns of Juliana, Licia, Zoe, and Dina. Will the families be accepting of Grant? Juliana, a former contestant on The Bachelor, is no stranger to the whirlwind of emotions, betrayals, and alliances that take shape both on and off screen. Having experienced firsthand the complexities of reality TV relationships, she offered a perspective on the latest controversy involving Rose and Carolina that left fans and fellow contestants reeling. For those who missed it, Rose and Carolina's drama has taken over Bachelor Nation, sparking heated debates online. Accusations of backstabbing, secret alliances, and strategic betrayals have flooded social media, with fans split on whom to believe. But while opinions have been flying, Juliana's take on the situation offers an unexpected and thought-provoking angle. The unexpected truth. Juliana didn't mince words when she took to her social media platform for a live Q&A session. Rather than siding with Rose or Carolina outright, she dissected the drama with an insight only a former contestant could provide. You guys have no idea how much editing plays into what you see, she started, her expression a mix of amusement and exasperation. I know everyone wants a villain and a victim, but it's rarely that simple. She went on to explain how producers often encourage certain narratives to enhance the drama, subtly nudging contestants toward explosive moments. Rose and Carolina probably weren't even as at odds as you think until the cameras started rolling. The tension is real, but sometimes it's created real. Rose's role, the betrayed or the mastermind. To many viewers, Rose seemed like the wounded party, a woman blindsided by Carolina's actions. Whether it was a conversation taken out of context or a moment of calculated deception, Audiences latched onto Rose's heartbreak. But Juliana urged fans to reconsider. Rose knows how to play this game, Juliana pointed out. She's been smart about positioning herself as the wronged woman before, and let's just say, she's had practice making herself look like the innocent one. Was this a strategic move on Rose's part? Had she anticipated a fallout and shaped her narrative accordingly? Juliana suggested that reality TV often rewards those who know how to play the victim convincingly. Carolina, the villain or the misunderstood? On the flip side, Carolina has been painted as the snake of the season, accused of manipulating her friendships for personal gain. But Juliana was skeptical of this label. "I've met Carolina, and she's not the type to be malicious for no reason," Juliana noted. People forget that there's a lot of pressure in these situations. You're isolated from the outside world, constantly being asked questions about your relationships, and honestly, sometimes you say things you don't mean because you're overwhelmed. Juliana suggested that while Carolina's actions may not have been ideal, they might have been exaggerated for the sake of drama. "Think about it," she said. "If she was really that bad, why would Rose have even trusted her to begin with?" The bigger picture. Beyond the specifics of the Rose-Carolina fallout, Juliana took a moment to reflect on the larger issue at play: the toxicity of reality TV fandoms. "People get so invested in these shows that they forget we're all human," she sighed. "I remember when I was on the show, and people were deeming me the most hateful things just because they didn't like a conversation I had. It's insane how quickly audiences turn contestants into heroes and villains when most of the time, we're just people making messy choices in a weird, high-pressure environment." She urged fans to take a step back and consider the way their engagement impacts the mental health of contestants. It's okay to have opinions, but sending hate? Doxing people? That's where the line needs to be drawn. The unfinished drama. As for how the drama between Rose and Carolina will unfold, Juliana believes the true story will take time to reveal itself. Give it a few months. There will be new interviews, new receipts, and people will probably see things differently once more context comes out. She ended her session with a cheeky smile. And who knows? Maybe Rose and Carolina will end up being best friends again once the cameras stop rolling. Wouldn't be the first time. With that, Bachelor Nation was left buzzing. Juliana's perspective challenged the easy narrative of hero versus villain, reminding everyone that reality TV is never as simple as it seems.